you the time it does.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Oh, down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo, Ari out there with Victor Oladipo, then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Martin in at the 4 slot. And for Portland, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Outside, Martin. Passes it to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. No good on the triple. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Toronto. Grant finds Thibault. Now Reddish. Over in the corner, Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Butler deciding where to go with it. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Nurkic. Misses from close range.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Adebayo. No good. Great D that time from Nurkic.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lillard outside. Nurkic a screen on Lowry. And it's Lillard missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Lillard after the Heat pick up 2. Grant for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game, stretching it out to the three-point line.
Now here's Butler, guarded by Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Little in for Cameron Reddish. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard scanning the floor. No good from Grant. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bounce pass, Butler. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard the pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Left side, Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Back to Lillard. From past the arc. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now, here's Butler. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Oladipo for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Trailblazers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lillard with it. Butler covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. He's stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The first free throw is good. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. On defense, the Trailblazers trailing by 4. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Eubanks the pass to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Three-pointer, Lillard, the offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers breaker dance crew.
For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. So it's Miami now. They lead by 4.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Now Simons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. The tray. And it's Drews with the rebound. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Here's Vincent. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Off target from three-point range.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Little passes to Sharp. Now here's Little. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
The Heat leading by 4. Vincent the pass to Robinson. Ball stolen. Simons surveying the D. Over Vincent. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Hero. Takes the three. And the three ball is good.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Here's Simons. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left to play here in the first. Miami again turning it over. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in 5th.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Little gets the bucket.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 1:35 left in the first. No good on that one. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Fades back. Count that one. Eubanks got 6 points.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Vincent the pass to Robinson. Over in the corner, Hero. Off target with his 3. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Denver.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
3-pointer, Simon. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Pass to Kane. There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Little with the ball. Fires the 3. It's all tied in Portland. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
20. The Heat. 20.
Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbow. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Strus on the wing along with Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Reddish dishes to Lillard. Lowry drives in. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Grant with a screen on Lowry. The shot by Lillard wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Lillard against Lowry. There's the pass to Strus. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Max Strus.
Victor Oladipo.
Butler on the wing. Guarded by Reddish. Just 3 to shoot. Releases. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, he's such a good, gifted, all-around offensive player. Butler is somebody you can build a big strategy offensively around.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
Check out Bam Adebayo here. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 19 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's Johnson. Lillard outside. Again, the Trailblazers score.
I love Dame's attitude. If the D is going to back up like that, that shot's no problem.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Lillard finds Johnson. Here's Reddish. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Another shot. Nails the baby hook. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brand sets a screen for Lillard. No good on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And he makes the first.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
He doesn't get the second one.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. He's one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
A baseline J, and it's Lillard missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Just a brilliant, gritty performer night in and night out. Bam continues to contribute.
Pass to Lillard. Grant against Martin. Grant, right side. On the wing, Johnson. And Kevin Knox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Lillard.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle.
Miami leading by 3. Outside Butler. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Comes up empty down low. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Johnson outside. Passes to Grant. For Martin. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now here's Reddish, defended by Butler. Knocks the pass to Reddish. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
Portland, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The first one falls.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Eubanks comes in for Grant, and it's Simons in for Johnson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
For Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Now here is Robinson. Outside, Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Tries it from 9. It's tipped.
Great timing as Knox gets up there and blows that one out.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Nasir Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Vincent's checked in for the Heat. Portland trailing here. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
Now, Hero. He had 34 points in the win against Toronto. Shoots the 3. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Simons, the pass to Eubanks. A fadeaway. Kane grabs the board.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Robinson. Over in the corner, Hero. Oladipo taking his time here. Hits the 3-point bomb. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
The pass to Simons. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Over in the corner, Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Sharp's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Miami also making a switch. Max Strus is checked in for Oladipo. And Hero drops them both.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Now, here's Sharp. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, Hero, he has 5. Up top, Strus, out left to the wing. Here's Vincent, buries the long-range jumper. Vincent's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Simons, the pass to Eubanks. Takes a 3. And it's Simons missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, Hero. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Knox. He's covered by Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Heat.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, Hero. He's got 5, and they'll keep possession. Heat moving the ball around. And the shot is long. Trailblazers trail by 6. .112 left in the first half of basketball. Knocks down the three ball. Simons has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Pass to Strus. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Simons on the wing. 6 points for him. Good on the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now, Hero. Defense right on him. Here's Vincent. Robinson a screen on Simon. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sharp. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Vincent, covered by Simons. There's the pick. Vincent, the pass to Kane. Hero from long range. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
Now turning our focus to the Miami Heat, this game has been a nail-biter.
I know they've controlled the glass. Defensively, you want to hold your opponent to one shot. And on the other end, you're trying to create second chance points.
Some wise words from rebounding specialist Kenneth Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Thybulle. Guarded by Oladipo. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Looking at some numbers for Nurkic, coming off a terrific season, averaged 15 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Now, here's Adebayo. Floats it up for Adebayo. That one misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Now here is Martin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Butler passes to Adebayo.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
For the Heat, Bam Adebayo taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Adebayo drops them both. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come. That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found the bucket all by himself.
Thybulle kicks to Reddish. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Here's Butler. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Grant sets a screen for Lillard for the lead. And it's Miami with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adebayo. And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Reddish the pass to Watford. He kicks to Lillard. Over Lowry. Lillard misses.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Watford. Reddish with the ball. Pass to Watford. And it's Thibault in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Miami leading by 4. Floats it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Lillard from outside. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Well, Lowry sees the breakdown, and then he knows the guy's going to be open. What a delivery that was.
Here's Reddish. Portland again missing. Heat on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Give a big round of applause to your Blazer dancers.
Johnson, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Trailblazers trail by 11. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
Yeah, only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learn early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
Now, here's Grant. Back to Johnson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And here is Butler. 11 points in the game. Got a hand on it. Three-pointer, Lillard buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 19 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Johnson against Hero. Three-pointer. Little with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Kicks to Lillard. On the pass to Little. Portland moving the ball over. Here's Watford. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Lowry finds Hero. Here's Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo with the bucket.
Oh man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Grant with a screen on Lowry. Lillard from outside, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Hero kicks to Butler. Over Grant. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Loads it up for Adebayo, hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Now is the time, ladies and gentlemen, get loud for your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Vincent's checked in for Miami.
Again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Johnson. Inside. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Knox is checked in for Portland.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Kevin Knox the second.
Here's Simons. He's got 8, and he nails the jumper. Simons has got 10 points.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jay.
Outside, Hero. Butler, a screen on Simons. Passes it to Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
That's a 2 from Simons. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Count that one. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Knox. He kicks it to Little from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. That shot misses. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Now here's Little. He has 5. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Steps back and fires. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. And that's a nice mid-range jumper.
Johnson for 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 23 seconds left to play in the third. He can't get that one to fall. Trailblazers trail by 12. Knox the pass to Simons. To stop the drought. No good that time. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami, they've got Martin. Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle, here's Adebayo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
To the left side wing. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 12 points again in the basket from Grant.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now here is Lowry. Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard the pass to Watford. Misses in close.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Adebayo the screen. Down low. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Adebayo's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lillard against Lowry. Now Lillard fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Martin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Left side Lowry. Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Lillard. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. For the three. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Oladipo outside. Back to Strus. Outside Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Lillard. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Here's Strus. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now the pass to Lillard. Trying to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Lowry against Lillard. Lowry passes to Adebayo.
And the zero Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That one is no good.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now, here's Grant. He dishes it to Lillard. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic. And it's Miami with the rebound. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. Here's Adebayo. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Adebayo's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Nurkic kicks to Reddish. Pass to Grant. Shoots over Strus. No good from Grant. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Adebayo with a screen on Lillard. Lowry finds Adebayo. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now, here's Adebayo. Martin wide open. He fires, and a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his third foul of the game. Timeout called the Heat.
Team foul. Miami calls timeout. We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in, and then for Miami, Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Tyler Hero in for Oladipo.
Miami ball starts the fourth and final
The Heat
quarter.
leading by 19.
Six-man time. Let's get behind.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. They grab their own miss and stolen by Lillard. Now the feed to Reddish. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Lillard involving his guys, a great passer, and he makes a good decision there.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Good on the three-point shot. And the Heat lead by 20.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer, it's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. Now, here's Thibault. He's covered by Hero. Now, here's Reddish. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Heat on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Miami with the ball after the Trailblazers pick up two. And it's Butler missing. Lillard with it. Passes it to Grant. Over Martin. No good from Grant. The Heat leading by 18. And here is Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Third personal foul.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're in front by 18. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Kevin Knox comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Reddish. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. .129 left in the game. Outside Butler. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And Portland has possession. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Miami.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And the first one drops. And so Butler nails both of them. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Watford. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Knox, defended by Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
Kevin Knox, the second. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hero. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Robinson. Outside Butler. Here's Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. Fader on the way, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So we're just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now our New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.